We have Tullahoma coach John Olive on the phone. Coach Olive and the Tullahoma Wildcats, a big 42-0 winner tonight over Warren County. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Your running back sounded like they had a big game from what part of the game I could listen to. Talk about your running attack tonight against Warren County.
Well, we opened up the game with a kickoff return by Montrell Berry for opening kickoff for a touchdown, and that kind of set the pace. And both Montrell and Trey Burks had big nights, and Jared Davis had a 78-yard run, I think, for a touchdown. So it was a very good night for us. We were able to play everybody and jumped out to a 21-0 lead there to start at the end of the first quarter. So good night for us, and Warren County is a real young football team.
Yeah, you got the chance, as you said, with the running clock to maybe shorten it and prevent some of the injury problems, and you got to rest some people. Looking at of course, projections don't mean it's how it's going to end up, but looking at the last week's projection, you had a tough quad with Columbia and Powell in the same playoff quad, potentially, for
right.
you.
Right, and we can't worry about it right now at all anyway, as it's going to change. Lenore City's in that quad with us, but they played either Ferry or Maryville tonight, and they got the other one next week. So you got White County, who's had us a shot at, I don't know how they've done tonight, but they've at least got a chance to win. They're allowed to play their way right into the playoffs, and Lenore City, will have a tough row to hoe to get into the playoffs when it's all said and done. So we'll just wait and see. I think there's 8 or 9 teams all across the state that are trying to play their way in.
Yeah, and it looks like to me too that some of those quad one folks might fall out. But good call there tonight. White County comes from behind, gets their 4th win of the year, and a come from behind win over York Institute. So White County could slip into that quad.
That's correct, because they'll have Cumberland County, I think, next week.
Now, tonight was your homecoming. Is that correct?
No, it was senior night.
What kind of distractions did that pose, and how did your kids handle that?
Well, the only real distraction for us is at the very beginning. We have to leave the field a little earlier than normal, and we leave our seniors out there to be honored with their parents. So it wasn't a big distraction like homecoming week, where you got all the activities going on every day of the week.
We're talking to head coach John Olive of the Tullahoma Wildcats as Tullahoma with the win tonight. Of course, a non-district win, but a win nonetheless, moves to 7-2 on the year. And next week, you finish off the district, a chance to lock down that second place without argument. But you've got a Lawrence County team down at Lawrenceburg that was pretty scrappy tonight in a loss to Hardin County, but they scored a lot of second-half points. What do you know about Lawrence County at this point?
Well, they play really hard. Coach Marston has turned that program around. They've won a lot of games over the last 2 years. This year they're struggling just because they have lost the athletes that they had for the last 2 years, and they still play hard. I've seen them a couple of times on videotape. I saw them in person against Lincoln County, and they play really, really hard. They just don't quite have the athletic ability that they've had the last couple of years to make plays happen.
All right. Well, we will look forward to talking to you next week, and we're going to go until midnight next week and try to put the crystal ball to it and we're going to try to plot out our Friday Night Thunder playoff projections. We hope to get a chance to talk to you next week, and maybe since we'll be on till midnight, maybe you'll be halfway home from Lawrenceburg by then.
I hope, but I hope so.
All right.
It would be nice. But anyway, I wish you all the best with your crystal ball there.
Yeah.
We'll just see how this thing's going to fall. Because I know last year, all the way up to the last night, there was a upset, if I remember right, in West Tennessee, and somebody else got knocked off in East Tennessee, and it swung Columbia from the west, or Lawrence County from the west. One of them looked like they were headed west, and it swung them around to where they came east. So I night, and even then you can't figure it all out. I remember we were shocked when we found our seeding last year.
Yep, and folks are already starting to complain, hey, we don't want Shelbyville in the first round. So congratulations, Coach, on the win tonight. Good luck in preparation for Lawrence County, and we will talk to you soon, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's Coach John Olive, the head coach of Tullahoma Wildcats. Class dude, class act.